Okay, abusuya yabema makwaba edeba gossip politics TV. So abusuya yembonra yensemu Mustapha Hamid. Mustapha Hamid nansen emu ho I think say 2 weeks ago yeba be breaking the news edema mo ensema na OSP kafa no ho ne dimension na obo Akufo-Addo din say say Akufo-Addo na edesa mansion no edema ni fie no Akufo-Addo na edema na ensem be latest update on Mustapha Hamid abusuya Mustapha Hamid OSP Fř0zén ne asset ne bank account ne ade na OSP Fř0zén ne bank account ne wie no abusuya yakọ akwa sika eda ne bank account so ne bank account no sika edem no abusuya na sika eda sa ne bank account ne mu kwa 150,000 Ghana cedis 150,000 Ghana cedis sa sika no eno ena echese sika pudua eda na account so OSP Fř0zén account no chese yetumi aboawura na account no ma abusuya black rasta ede ho nsem bi ababetu amom yenko na yenkonko tie ensema black rasta ede to ja unsubscribe ya subscribe like na hit on the notification bell so na be any update bi abe drop no wonsa ebetumi akabi menawase.
And that was what he told the OSP. According to the lawyer, Kisi Ejabing cannot believe that a man can be the boss of NPA and not steal money. In Ghana, it is difficult. According to the lawyer, Kisi Ejabing is so disappointed and he is now just throwing blows in the dark. And we met only last night at an event and had a beautiful conversation. Me and the lawyer Akbar Yusuf Rohullah Khomeini. And when he started to tell me fact after fact, opening up documents to show to me, oh my God, it gave me an opportunity to understand the case even better. Dash him away. Can I ask you a question? Is Kisi Ejabing being retributive in this case? Has he realized that he's not doing a good case? And for that matter, he's trying by all means to find fault with Mustapha Abdul Hamid. Is that the case? Now hear me. A lot of the cars and the bank accounts that have been mentioned, I am told they had links to the second accused, the Jacob guy. He has been in the business for over 30 years. And a lot of the monies that the OSP said were bribes all passed through the Jacob guy. My brother, my sister, and they were labeled consultancy fee. Bribe all of a sudden is beginning to have a new name in Ghana. It's a consultancy fee. Is that what it is? Or is something else? Now this consultancy fee, Kisi Ejabing is questioning. And as it stands right now, over 15 people, I'm told 13 people, are being subpoenaed to appear in court and give witness testimonies to the bribes that were taken from them. Can I hammer this properly? Kisi Ejabing has gone to court. Now he wants evidence against these people from NPA who allegedly misused their offices. He has been able to finger some people who allegedly paid bribes to Mustapha Hamid and his cronies. But these guys are not ready to come to court to talk because they are businessmen or for whatever reason. Now Kisi Ejabing is going to court to plead with the court. In fact, to force the 13 people to come to court by all means and testify against these people. Who are the people? Who are the people? They are in a list in the papers of the OSP's office. 2 sheets of paper. My brother, my sister. 2 sheets of paper. List of people. Now this, dash it away. From the OSP's office. My brother, my sister. I took a couple of photographs so that you would see the names of these people. 13 people are now going into the court on subpoena, my brother, my sister, to testify against Mustapha Hamid and all these people. And Mustapha Hamid's lawyers are fighting against this. Fighting against this. They are trying to come out and say, hey, you can't force people to come and testify against people. Subpoena should be the last resort, but the OSP is using it as a first resort. According, this is the list I'm looking for. Why did it take so long? This is the list. Look at the people, 13 of them. And when you look at it, and this is from the office of the special prosecutor, Gifty Ayi. He's the CEO of a certain company, Amandel Logistics. There's God knows Doje. There's Lawrence Yaudonko. There's Philip Tieku. There's Joseph Kobina. And these are all big businessmen who the CEO believes paid bribes to Mustapha Hamid and his cronies. And therefore, they are going to be subpoenaed to come to court and witness against Mustapha Hamid. But we have intentionally made this story so easy to understand so we can go into it properly. I decided to go and look at the accounts of Mustapha Hamid. Frozen right now. Frozen. Totally frozen by the office of the special prosecutor to find out how much money he has in his accounts. I went around trying to find out his bank accounts. Mustapha Abdul Hamid, to see which banks is he saving with. Does he have any company that he's probably paying money into? I succeeded in getting his personal accounts. And today I'm going to show you how much money is in every account as frozen by the OSP from when the investigation started. Run it, my youth. Watch this. Now, Mustapha Abdul Hamid Baure. These are his bank balances. He has an account with UMB. UMB. This is the account number. Some numbers have been taken off for security reasons. And it's at the Airport City branch. He has 103,993 and 3 pesos. That's what he has in that account. He has an account with Omni BSIC, the head office. This is the account number, and he has only 2 cedis 41 pesos in that account. Zenith Bank, he has 2 accounts. One is a dollar account. The other one is a CD account. The CD account is at the Patrice Lumumba branch. And my brother, he has 38,006 cedis, 49 pesos in that account. The Zenith Bank account, which is the dollar account, is at the head office. We couldn't get the account number, but we saw the balance. 3,000 $196.75. This is how much Mustapha Hamid has in his account. In all, it's less than 150,000 Ghana cedis. In these accounts, this is what we can tell you is in that as frozen by the Office of the Special Prosecutor. If Mustapha Hamid truly stole some money, or he came into contact with some dubious money, then it's not in any of these personal accounts. If Mustapha Hamid, by our investigation, stole any money while he was the boss of the NPA, then he probably put that in other investments and not into bank accounts. We trust and believe that the OSP will do a good job and be able to deal with this issue. But to the lawyer, Akbar Yusuf Rohullah Khomeini, the OSP has no case. He just decided to play to the gallery, excite the President of the Republic, excite Ghanaians with the two most hated guys in the NPP. And that is Mustapha Hamid and, of course, Ken Ofori-Atta. We are waiting to see what will happen to Ken Ofori-Atta. As I always say, if they are guilty, may they continue to rot in jail. If they stole from the nation, no mercy for them. But it will be unfortunate that innocent people will be put in jail simply because there's a political agenda against them, which we are very much against. Now, this reminded me of what Gabi told me. He told me, Black Rasta, Mustapha Hamid is one of the people that I trust so much and love. He is very honest. Bring the photo of Gabi. Please follow me. Follow. That's what he told me. Gabi Asari Ochre Dakon. He told me point blank. Black, I can put my head down for Mustapha Hamid. If there was supposed to be a third person, a lot of Ghanaians were expecting to go to jail. It should be me, Gabi. Many Ghanaians, I believe that because of my proximity to the president, I must also be a thief and for that matter be in jail. But after all this while of not being in power, why is it that nobody has prosecuted me? If anybody will go to jail for Mustapha Hamid, I, Gabi, will do that because I trust him. That guy, in fact, is very honest. But he never told me about the house. How Mustapha Hamid went round to get the house. In fact, when he told me this, I was angry. I didn't even want to ask him anything. Because from the ongoings, from the information we are getting from the OSP, it is almost clear that we are dealing with a den of thieves, filled with thieves. I believe Kissie Jabin will do the needful. And finally, did Kissie Jabin and his OSP sit Mustapha Hamid down to ask him about the Nana Addo house, as we were told? According to the lawyer, the court said, report to the OSP's office. And when they got to the office, the OSP members in there started to fix recording equipment. And the lawyers asked, oh, but what is this for? So we are going to record you. We are going to investigate you. And the lawyer said, no, but we are not here for investigation. The matter is in court. You should have finished your investigations before going to court. The court says we should come and report to you. Why are you investigating me when the matter is in court? It doesn't make sense. It means that you don't have enough evidence against us. You have taken me to court, right? And I go to the court. Now the court says, make sure that you report to the OSP in these intervals. You are just supposed to go write your name and sign so they see that you have not run away. But you go to the OSP and then they bring gadgets to record you in an investigation. It means that the investigation was not complete at the time of going to court. That's what the lawyer told me. Final piece of information before we go. Dash it away. I hear Mustapha Hamid is broke. He's unable to pay his lawyers. So all the lawyers are working for him pro bono. Pro bono. In other words, my brother, my sister, they are not taking money. It's for free. And the lead legal counsel, Akbar, here is the one who is talking to these lawyers and trying to raise some money from the periphery to pay them small to help with the case. If Mustapha Hamid is truly guilty, may he rot in jail. May he suffer. But if he's not and he's innocent, may all the perpetrators of the evil against him replace him in the suffering. Is the black pot. A.K.A. Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. And remember where you heard this first.
Okay, abusunya we need ensema ekoso political highway so black rasta and I attend in Kase or this are ensem no to da diamaya enye asam keto akra Mustapha Hamid in the bank account ensem and say the brema abusunya enye easy. Better master some jepene kokoti sa ensem we edimai any latest update on political trending stories be a drop it out of Fumbiano. Ya jepene say the brema ha.